Yo, what is going on, guys? It's DragsterTV here, back at it again, bringing you guys yet another new video here on the channel. And today's video will be a bit of a different one, focusing on a bit of a different topic that I just decided it's important enough to cover here on the channel, since I have not seen it anywhere on YouTube. And this fix just kind of came along by accident for trying to fix a different flaw. And I'll get more into detail about this topic. But first things first, guys, please do excuse me. I am just a bit sick right now. This weekend has been a bit of a harsh one. I actually did have to stay home from school because I did have a pretty high fever, and yeah, I've been sick with a couple of different things this weekend, so I'm just now kind of starting to get over it. I think you guys do understand, so please, guys, do excuse me for that. I hope the sickness and my coughing does not get in the way of anything, but just decided I'd mention that so you guys do not get mad at me if I start coughing. But anyways, guys, so today's video will be rounding around? Well, today's video's topic will be on Xbox controllers. Alright, guys, and the actual topic is the faultiness of Xbox controllers. So I've talked with some of my buddies and a couple of my other friends and stuff like that, and it's actually a fairly common thing. It's happened to me with almost all my controllers. Doesn't really matter if you have them for about 6 months. I had one of my family members had an Xbox Elite controller for about 6 months, and this one issue that I will mention because it's happened on almost all my controllers that I've had for up to a year and even to 2 years. This fix fixes almost everything in the controller, kind of just refreshes it. It's very simple. You guys do not have to do anything. It's all done within the controller. Well, within your Xbox. Let's explain more. So, with headphone jacks on the controller, that is the biggest issue. Alright, guys? So, with almost all my controllers, including my family members, one of my family members, Xbox One Elite controllers, which he has had for about up to 6 months now. It's been working just fine, and then issues started happening. Alright, guys, now an issue I've been experiencing for a very long time, and as I said, I've tried looking it up on YouTube, and I have not found a fix ever anywhere. And then it started happening to one of my good friends, which if you look down on the mini-map in the bottom left corner, right, he just drove by me right there. I just showed him the fix about 10 minutes ago, so I decided I would share the fix with you guys, because it's worked on almost all my friends' controller, all my controllers, so I decided I'd share it with you guys today. So, as I said, the biggest flaw is within the headphone jack, where the headphone jack just either goes out from time to time, where it just shuts off your entire headset and is not responsive. It just acts like it is not even plugged in to the controller. Or, if it's really bad, it just will not work at all. So, the friend that just drove by me about 10 seconds ago, or 5 seconds ago, or however long, they had a new wireless controller that, well, it wasn't really new, it was used, but they got it in good condition, and he had it for about a month, and the headphone jack just went out. So he's been using a wired controller, and the same issue was happening, but where it would just go out from time to time. Alright, guys, so I'll speed it up. Anyways, there's lots of issues that go on in tech. These Xbox controllers in particular, faulty headphone jacks. Alright, guys, from time to time happen, or maybe just all the time. Alright, guys, I'll show you guys the fix to that. Sticky buttons. Alright, guys, not like your fingers stick to them, but even if they're not pushed down, they act like they're pushed down. I'll show you guys the fix to that, along with lots of other common flaws and issues in these amazing tech of Xbox controllers. I decided to be important enough to share with you guys. Is probably the most simple thing you guys will ever see, but trust me, it'll work. If you guys are experiencing any of these issues, stay along. This is how you do it. So starting off by hitting the big ol' Xbox symbol that is lit up on the middle and the top of your Xbox One controller, you are going to want to go ahead and scroll over to settings. Alright guys, starting from general, scroll down to devices and streaming, and the very top one, in the top left corner, is accessories. You are going to want to go ahead and hit this. Alright guys, it'll say either your Elite controller, your wired controller, your wireless controller, whatever you guys have. Alright guys, you're not going to hit configure, you're not going to do this, you're going to hit the button with the 3 lines on it. Alright guys, so you're going to want to go ahead and hit firmware version, or whatever it is. You're just going to want to go ahead and hit it. And where it says no update available for me, it will have an update for you guys. Alright guys, so this right here, if there's no update available, it'll do a quick little refresh. But if there is an update, you're going to want to do that update, and within that update, it'll also do a refresh. This update can take anywhere from a minute to 4 minutes, but really no much longer than about 5 minutes. Let's say that's about the max. So very quick, small updates. It will refresh it. This controller in particular was my best one, because it was just so smooth, and I liked it. It was, I've had it for about a year now, and the headphone jack went out completely. It just would not work at all. I could not talk, could not use my headset. So then I went through like seven other controllers, and they wouldn't work. So what I did was, well, I tried these other controllers, and I noticed, wow, what could possibly be what's wrong? Or, I mean, what am I saying? Alright, so I thought to myself, since all these other controllers are not working, what could possibly be the issue? So I actually did not know. So one of my good buddy's cousins, alright, he's about 15 or 16 or something like that, and I forgot what the flaw was. Oh, right. So it was a bit similar to this issue and flaw I have actually experienced myself, but it goes away after about a minute or so. So it's actually where your right thumbstick, even though it's sitting in place, you guys might have experienced this one too. It's fairly common. It's happening on multiple controllers, but I didn't do an update to fix it. It just kind of fixed itself. It's where the right thumbstick was like, your camera would be like this pretty much if you're playing on FSC, because it would just be stuck to the right, just completely to the right, guys. Alright, so then you have to play like this, and then about a minute later it would just go back to normal, just like this. So it was a pretty normal flaw, and I know an update, everyone knows how to update, it's easy, everyone can update, but don't leave a dislike on this video, because it's actually helped a lot of people. One being myself, and I've helped a lot of my friends and family members, because you know, having a controller, having a nice headset, you can't use the headset, or maybe one of your buttons are sticking, but it's completely, like, it's not really stuck in. You know, this works. So drop a like if you found today's video helpful, or if this did help you guys. Make sure to comment down below what you guys did think of this. I just thought it was important enough to share with you guys, to help you guys out, because, you know, sure it did help me. But anyway, so after my friend's cousin told him just to update the controller and it should fix it real quick, just saying it'll refresh it, And then he's like, okay, I'll do it. And it worked. It didn't stick anymore, even though I was telling him, like, oh yeah, it'll go away in like a minute. He's like, oh, my cousin just told me to update it. So I was like, okay, I want to see if mine has an update. So I went and updated mine, and all of a sudden, the headphone jack started working. Like, wow. It was pretty incredible. So I started telling other people. I started trying it out on all my other controllers. And that's pretty much the story. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Drop that like if you did. Comment down below, let me know what you guys did think. I think this was a decently helpful tutorial in my opinion, so let me know what you guys thought of today's tutorial. And let me know if it helped you guys out any. Drop that like if you enjoyed and found this video helpful. I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next one.